What is up, metalheads? What is up? It is Heavy Metal Pokemon bringing you our Week 1 battle of the IBLAL. That is the Logan League off season. And here we go. We're going against Techno and the Carolina Panthariens, the coolest name ever. Excuse me. I have to bleep that out or some stuff. Alright, so if you have not checked out the team builder, please check it out down below. I will put it in the description this time. Real quick, check the news box. We are at 75 subs currently, on our way to that road to 100 subs. So be sure to like and subscribe. Headbang that like button if you're enjoying the video, or wait till the end. It's cool too. Quick run over the team real fast. As you can see, his team is on here as well. So we are bringing Alolan Ninetales with the Scarf, AV Spooter with AV, Gyarados with Wakanberry, Mixed Attacker. We're bringing Nominium Z, Porygon Z with the conversion move, so this is going to be hype. Tapu Koko with Leftovers, and Gastrodon with a Rindo Berry in case he wants to go like Energy Ball or Grass Knot, something like that. Trust me, it had a theory. But anyways, let's take a look at his team. He's got Pheromosa, that monster. Let me tell you, it's a monster, man. This thing hits like a truck. It's fast as all get out. Outpaces Mr. Mega Alakazam and Mega Aerodactyl, both at base 150. This thing hits base 151, which outpaces them by a point at level 100, and then I think it's like 2 points at level 50 at Jolly. Or plus speed nature, if I remember correctly. Alright, Gengar. So in Gen 7, Gengar does not have Levitate. It does have Cursed Body. So Gengar got a huge nerf. It's still base 110 speed, so it's still going to be a thing. I don't know what this Tagamadaru guy is. You can't see me pointing to it, but I don't know what it does. All I know is it's quad weak to EQ, so goodbye. We got Pelipper. Scizor. Scizor is really cool, so be sure to watch for that. It's going to be super hype. And then Slowking. Let's get right into the battle, guys. Right into the battle. So right off the bat, looking at the teams though real quick, we, like I said, in the team builder, we're going to go ahead and lead off with Scarf. Ninetales there. I didn't know what her name was. I don't want that on. Get out of here, music. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get the battles started. It does freeze a little bit in the middle. I'll try not to get past it. Alright, so Technizizzle is issuing a challenge. He's going to set out and... what's this? The Pheromosa, the Metaton Neo. So we're going to go with Kiowa here on the lead. Here I'm like, okay, he's going to hard switch to Scizor on like a Blizzard or something, right? So I'm going to go for Hidden Power Fire. He stays in. We see we are faster, so he doesn't know we're now. Scarf takes him down to like 2 HP. He's going to get this huge U-turn. Resisted, and look how much it does. It does like 25%. So that's huge damage right off the bat. Pheromosa. So he's going to go out into the Sizz Khalifa now. So here comes the Scizor. We're not taking this Bullet Punch. No way, Jose. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch on out into the Gyarados to eat up this Bullet Punch for us. So we're going to get the Intimidate off. Rawr. We're going to go ahead and he's going to Bullet Punch us here. Those are pretty good damage for being intimidated. But it is Technician Booster. We're going to take some Hail Buffer in. He's going to get buffeted by the Hail. So here I'm like, he's going to switch out because he can't do anything to me. Or he's going to stay in, and I don't know what he's going to go for. So, I'm going to D-Dance here. And we're ready. Here comes the hidden move. Hidden Power Electric on this monster. He was ready for the Gyarados to come. And that was really cool. So we eat the Yachu Berry. We tank it up. Yeah, we live in. We're going to take some of that Hail Buffering. I'm going to click Waterfall here. I have no reason not to. It's going to hurt whatever decides to come in, because there's nothing else he can do. He does not want this thing to get damaged because he needs it for my Ninetales. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do some waterfall in here on the Slowking. Is gonna eat that up quite well, even at +1. It takes about 25%. So nice. Alrighty, so he's going to go ahead and he's going to get some of that leftovers recovery, so we do know that he's not AV. So I'm going to go ahead and go for our secret move. Here comes the Thunder! Here comes this powerful Thunder. Look how much damage this does. Damage! So we do some huge damage with that Thunder. He's going to go ahead and throw up this sub. I'm like, I don't need to miss this Thunder. I can break this sub with my waterfall here. So we will put pressure on this thing, and we will just click waterfall so we can break the sub and see what he wants to do. He should by now know that we do not have crunch. Like I said, it freezes right there. I don't know what happens. I think like the disconnected or something. There we go. Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna take the damage. Not very effective, but the substitute is gonna fade. Get this out of here. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna side shock here with the hail damage that I have taken previously and that HP electric damage. Down goes Gary, but we have this thing out of the sub. We see no Alolan Raichu, which is really cool. So we can definitely come in and we can go Tapu Koko here. But I'm going to go into Spooter. Scare this guy out. Here comes the shiny Spooter. Very nice. So Leech Life is the best play here. Regardless if he stays out, switches in, whatever. It's going to do some damage on the Pelipper here. Pelipper is going to get up his rain. Canur. Yeah. Canur. So we're going to get some Leech Life damage. How much damage that does? That still does damage. That's damage. We could have clicked whatever move there, but Leech Life was still just the best play. Scared out. Whatever one's coming, I mean, we're going to get some health. So we're going to switch out Spooter. We're going to go into Slimy here. I'm expecting like a Scald or something. Hurricane. I don't know. I didn't want to Mirror Coat yet. I wasn't ready for it. Eat that up. I'm going to throw a Toxic out here. I have no reason not to. Just to whittle this thing down so that way Spooter can actually do some work against it. In the rain, it's going to do some damage. But he's going to go out into Benoit, the... whatever that thing is called over there. The Gengar. He pulls a nice double here. He was predicting a recover here, which I don't think was a bad play. Either way, things would have gone down the way things would have gone down. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get this EQ off. I don't think the crit mattered here. This thing's defenses are utter trash. So, Gastrodon's a monster, taking out a Pheromosa. That's pretty fun. Hey, so he's going to go ahead and Slowking. I thought I was faster, so I'm going to pull a Dunce move here. Best move in the world here. And I'm like, Toxic. Yeah, Toxic, guys. The rain's going to stop, which is cool, so I don't have to worry about taking the super powered whatever move. Just going to get that HP recovery back behind that stupid little sub. Alright, so we're going to switch out. Whoop. And we're going to go into Spooter. He goes for the Toxic here. So that's unfortunate for Spooter. So Spooter's really hindered. I put Spooter on the time, and that sucks. That's okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to Leech Life here. No reason not to, again. He stays in, we break the sub. We get some health back, so we're going to be kind of pushing it full. But we're going to be taking a lot of poison, toxic damage. So we're going to go ahead and get the Leech Life here. Boop, we're going to drop this sub. We do see that we do outspeed, which is nice. He's going to go ahead and he's going to Side Shock here, I believe. For all these stuff. Yep, here comes the Side Shock. Does some damage. Alright, so he's at 50%. He's going to go ahead and withdraw. He's going to get pretty close to full here. We're still going to click Leech Life unless in case he wants to stay in. I don't want to over predict here and go for the water move and do nothing. So we're going to go ahead here. We're going to click Leech Life. We're going to break this thing's air balloon. Not that it matters. Actually, it does because Gastrodon does have the Earthquake. Does some damage on that. That's not a very effective hit, but look at that. Does almost a Vorfish. Almost. 20%. Alright, so We're going to take more of this poison damage. I'm going to go for a mirror coat here. I'm like, I can live an electric move. I know I can do it. I know I can. But he switches. To the Sizz Khalifa. Good play on that. Nice to scout for the mirror. I don't know if he was scouting to see if I had it or what. But so he's going to go ahead and he's going to X Scissor here. That should take me out. Yep, bye, Spooter. The liquidation that would have came out would have taken out the scissor. So we're going to go out into Rubber Ducky here. It is time, guys. It is time. So we obviously outspeed. Here it comes. Boom, 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 boom. We're going to Z conversion here. It is time. Rubber Ducky is ready to blow this team back. We're in Z conversion. Like I said, I put Thunderbolt in the first move slot, so now I resist the bullet punch. But he goes for X Scissor, which is a nice play. It does some damage. That's damage. So he's got to withdraw Sizz Khalifa because he does know that he can Power 5 and knock that thing out. I'm going to the Tagamadaru. Still in the coup. We're in HP Fire. Takes that thing down. Now, predicting that he's going to go into Gengar on HP Fire, Dark Pulse, and knock this thing out. So, good play there, good play there. Going to go back out into the Sizz Khalifa here. He's going to go ahead and he's going to Bullet Punch. He's going to get me in range for the next move, right? So he's got to get some damage. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Down to 76, not very effective. But we're going to Hidden Power Fire, and the Oko Berry is going to come out, but that is not going to save him because we are at +1 and he's 4 times weak. And, Brave Nature, I believe you said? I'm not sure which defense that low. I know it lowers the defense, but I'm not sure which one. Alright, so here comes Benoit. Here comes the Sledge Bomb. Here comes the Sledge Bomb. Can we tank it? We're at +1. No, we ain't taking that. So even at +1s, but that's we don't need that. We did see that this thing outsped us because we were supposed to outspeed a Pheromosa. So we're going to go out into Slimy here. Here comes the Sledge Bomb. Go! We're going to Earthquake here. Now he didn't totally space that this thing has Curse Body and no longer Levitate. And down goes Benoit to the Earthquake from the Gastrodon. So we're now down 3-2. He's got Pelipper and he's got the Slowking back here. Now this Slowking's a monster. Like, you know, once you see this set, it's a monster. Now here I should have gone hard to Ninetales, really force the sub, breaking the sub. But I went ahead and I Earthquake. I was hoping I could break it. Hoping and praying and yeah, that didn't do shit. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch out here now into Ninetales, and we're going to get this sub out of here. We're going to really put pressure on the Slowking. So in comes Kiowa, and she's ready to do some work. So we're going to get some hail going, get some buffeting going. He's going to go ahead and disable there, so that's why we see this thing as a problem. So we're going to see the disable coming out, and that's going to be a problem, especially for Ninetales. He's going to disable Toxic Stall me. I don't got time for that. So here we go. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to break this thing sub. Boom. So Freeze Dry is going to break this up because Freeze Dry is super effective. Critical hit did not matter. Freeze Dry is super effective against water types. She's going to disable. So we're going to have to struggle, which is unfortunate. We don't want that, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch out now. It's time for Tapu Koko to come in. Tagamadaru is gone. No Alolan Raichu. Whoa. No Alolan Raichu. So it is time for Tapu Koko to make its debut into our league here. And there's Cocoa Puffs, the Tapu Koko. Alright, so the Electric Surge is going to go ahead and substitute here. Like I said, this thing, I had to play very effectively around this. Otherwise, we would have been stalled to death. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to Thunderbolt. He's going to go ahead and disable. Which is nice. I don't think he was predicting another... I don't think he would predict me to go for another move. Thunderbolt was literally the best play out to be the last 2 months. So, really cool. Boom. We're going to Thunderbolt. Do some damage. Whoa. Lag. Alright, here we go. We're going to see the disable coming out. We're going to get disabled. No more Thunderbolt for us, but it's alright. We have Volt Switch for just this occasion. So we're going to take that. We're going to get our leftovers back. We're going to get some leftovers, doing all the fun jazz that comes up. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and he's going to switch it into the Pelipper here. So we can get that regenerator recovery. So here comes Knurr. Gonna get rid of this hail, which is unfortunate. I don't like my hail. Alright, there's my hail. So here comes the drizzle. We're gonna go ahead and Volt Switch. This thing is going down. Goodbye. 4 times effective. Get out. Get out, Pelipper. You're done. So we're gonna Volt Switch out. Now we can go back out into Kiowa, and we can really put pressure on this thing. So we obviously outspeed. We are modest. So he's going to do a hell of a lot. We know he's not AV, so we know he's not going to tank it because obviously he's substituting, toxicking, and disabling. So we go ahead and we click Freeze Drive. Yeah! And that's damage. He's going to go ahead and he's going to disable us. Now I thought about being cheeky here and going for finish him off with the struggles. But I'm like, nah, I'm just going to go out into Tapu Koko. He can Side Shock me if he wants. He's not taking me out, even with crit. We have full. Not taking me out. He's not gaining any health from his leftovers because of the hail. He's just going to stay at the same every time, which is cool. Alright, so here comes Tapu Koko. We're going to see some Side Shock action. Like I said, even if it was a crit, I mean, we'd be down in the maybe the red or the yellow after the hail buffeted. But he's going to go down to the red. We're both going to get our leftovers recovered. Like I said, go back up to where we were. That's fine. But now I can just click Thunderbolt. And GG to Techno and the Carolina Pantharians. Your Colorado Mamoswine go to 3-0 for our Week 1 battle. Hey, you know, 6 thirds down. That's not fair. So we are 3-0 here with a nice victory. So kills count real quick. Gastrodon got 2 kills. Killed Pheromosa and he killed the Gengar, which I think is pretty funny. The 2 biggest threats on his team, and we took them out. Let me pause right here. Look at Rogue. Look at Rogue. Look at him. Alright, so that's it. So Gastrodon got 2 kills. We got now who else got the kills? Porygon Z got 2 kills, killed both the steel types for us. And Tapu Koko killed both the water types. So that is the game. That is how it broke down. That's how it went down. I'm going to try to get either Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to see if I can get a video with Aster or Jose, and see if we can kind of go over what we did well, what we did bad, and see what we can do to change going forward. So that way we can keep the Colorado Mamoswine Gen 7 streak alive. We are right now 1-0 in Gen 7. We're starting over fresh with a brand new record, brand new slate, wiped clean. Wiped clean. Previous record is gone. We want to now prove ourselves going forward that the Colorado Mamoswine are a threat in Gen 7 and coming further into new gens. So let's see. Be sure to headbang that like button if you enjoyed today's episode. And now, we did pull out a W, so you should like it, right? Be sure to comment down below what you think I could have done differently for this. Be sure to like and subscribe again. I'm going to say it again. We are 25 subs away from hitting that 100 mark. It's going to be so cool. Be sure to check out the links down below as well if you did not see that big video. Be sure to check that out and kind of see what's going on. We do have a Patreon. We do have a direct PayPal link, or if you would like to support your Colorado Mamoswine and the Heavy Metal Pokemon Heavy Metal channels. We're not doing no advertising, so enough with that. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, bros, keep gaming. What is up, Metalheads? What is up? It's Heavy Metal Pokemon. I know you just watched my super hype win just now. Totally forgot the space. Wanted huge shout outs again to my friend Blue Row. Be sure to check him out down in the description down below. I'll actually put him down there. Thank you so much again. It should go without saying, but I'm going to say I want to make sure I get the shout out. Thank you again for recording all my battles for this season and this battle. So I'm totally spaced to say that in the beginning or in the team builder. But thank you, bro, and be sure to check him out, guys. And as always, bros, keep gaming.
Don't work. Gonna stay in. Spin block there. Doesn't do anything. And let's go for. Let's go for a dynamic punch. There's a star. Let's see. Let's try it. Just to see.